been watching all my bridal videos till now. Today I am going to introduce a teenage party makeup on my daughter Shivangi Dutt. While doing the base for teenage girls, it's very important to understand their skin as they are very young. Normally, a teenage girl who starts doing makeup is from 14 to 18 or 14 to 19, I would say. And so their skin is very vulnerable, it's very soft, it's very tender. So, and too much makeup or too much base on them looks very cakey and overdone. So one has to remember to use a very mild foundation, something which is very translucent, very easy to glide on the skin. And only thing we have to remember is the skin type. If it's a oily skin and they have acne problem, then we have to see a base accordingly. And if they have a dry skin, then we have to see a base accordingly. But try to keep it as soft as possible. Like normally when I do my bases for my brides, it's normally far thicker than this. But because this was a teenage makeup, I've kept it very soft. I've just tried to conceal a little bit of the imperfections on the face, which is normally not there. But for the photographs, for the lighting, for the parties, girls want to look a little glamorous. And the contouring also I have done is actually far milder, just to enhance the features a little, but not too loud and not too bold, so that it makes her look older. So we have to keep the age in mind. That whatever makeup we do on teenage girls, it should not take away the innocence from their face. That's very important. makeup definitely one can play a lot on. One can play a lot with the smoky, with deep colors. But I will not suggest reds and maroons and dark greens and all these colors on the younger girls. I would suggest more of golds and silvers and blacks and pinks and mauves and very fresh colors. But for fashion, yes, definitely you can add smoky because that enhances the features of the eye feature. But all the other festive bridal colors should not be used on their eyes. The blusher also has to be very soft. It has to be just a hint of color. But a little color does make a difference because it adds that glow, the charm. It brings in more innocence on the face. And for the lipsticks, I will suggest you can try any color on teenagers because today teenagers are very daring. They can go in for soft pastel pinks to bright fuchsia pink lipsticks to deep reds. So lipstick is not, I would say, something that they cannot try. But yeah, not at the, I mean from 16 onwards, I would say the darker colors is what would look nicer. But not before that. So they all want to look glamorous, they all want to look happening, they don't want to look, because the peer pressure is far more in this age than in later stages. And somehow if they are not looking good enough, it kind of they lose their confidence because in this school age a lot of children kind of make fun of you. They feel, oh my god, she is not happening, she's not good looking. But definitely a little bit of makeup, a little bit of good dressing sense can keep you, up and above the rest, and that definitely helps.